When I think of family, you think of people who support you and people who are there for you when you need to, people who sort of, I guess, encourage you to do more, to succeed.
I was fortunate to be a founder of Sikh Society, and in Sikh Society I found a family.
It's been an extended family because being part of the Sikh department, I was able to be an executive and a founder of Sikh Society, as well as a member and the previous historian for Chi Alpha Epsilon. So joining those two groups has allowed me to create the networks and friendships that I think will last for a really long time.
The Sikh department, throughout the 4 years that I've been at John Jay, has been the biggest support system I have here. Along with a few other Sikh students, I founded Sikh Society, which has been like a home away from home for me.
Being a part of Sikh is a great privilege. Not many people are aware of the Sikh program, and not many people are aware of how much of impact being part of Sikh does have on your educational experience.
I would have to say my counselor, Dr. Monica Sun, has been probably the most influential person in Sikh.
For the most part, I found some of my best friends within Sikh, the peer mentors. It was the first time I was able to connect with a few students who had almost the same background and share the same struggles. And it was easy for me to get along with everybody.
One of the tutors in the tutoring lab, James Lucy, he has been there for me as if I was sort of his, sort of like his own family. And he's been there. He was able to put his own time aside even when school was not in session.
There's been a numerous amount of people in the department that has helped me. First, Joisha Dobbins, who's no longer here, my current counselor, Dr. Chevy Alford, Ms. Diaz, Mr. Christian Luperon, and some of the facilitators and tutors at the tutoring center.
Dr. Sun, she really helped me realize my path and the career that I really wanted. And she really helped me understand that compassion is a key to actually interacting with people, especially the field that I want to go into. I'm very passionate about social justice, and that's something that we have in common.
The first one that I would have to come to mind is Carl Williams. He was a very big person in the Sikh department, and he was my first guidance counselor that I had when I walked into Sikh. He passed away, and it was weird because when that happened, I almost kind of didn't want to go back to Sikh because he was such a big role that it was every time I walked by, it had a big impact on me, that me not being able to go into his office and just kick it with him and talk about life.
Having that freshman colloquium class with Wendy Johnny was something that it really changed my life. That's the first interaction I had at John Jay, and if it wasn't for her, I'm not sure that a lot of the decisions I made would have been made, and those were good decisions.
Dr. Chevy Alford, Dr. Monica Sun, and also Ms. Virginia Diaz, they're the one who pretty much helped me become the person I am today.
When I came to John Jay, I actually wanted to transfer, but with the mentorship of Dr. Alford, she actually made me change my mind, and because of that, so many great things have happened, and I'm actually very grateful that I didn't take that extra step and transferred.
If you ask me to tell you one single memory, I wouldn't be able to because I have like a ton of memories. But with these memories come along these two other individuals, Emily and Paola. And for the past almost 3 years, I've been creating a lot of those memories with them. So I think just anytime like we're all together and just hanging out, it's been like a great moment, memory, something to cherish forever.
I remember that the graduating seniors, we had Sikh Society collaborated with the Sikh department, and we had a stole making event, and everyone in the room said what their stole meant. That was very emotional because like some people started crying. It was interesting to see that you're not the only one who goes through struggles like everyone else does. So that was very heartwarming.
Doing community service projects and the events we have, like those have been like some of the best memories I have at John Jay with the Sikh department and Sikh Society. So I think anyone that has involved me being around one of my best friends, who's Paola and Lisa, have been like the best memories I have here.
My photo campaign of hashtag I am Sikh, that's something that I developed my junior year in college, and it was basically a photo campaign highlighting the negative and stereotypical remarks that Sikh students kind of go through in their undergraduate career. So I wanted to highlight the voices that are like kind of untold in a certain way. That's probably one of the best moments I ever had because I actually had the support of other students, students that I never really interacted with. So that was really meaningful and very impactful in a sense.
I would like to shout out to my parents. Without them being also a great support system, I would not be here. My aunts, uncles, everybody in my family has been great. Mr. Christian Luperon, Miss Maria Vidal, Dr. Chevy Alford.
My mom, she passed away, and her request was for me to finish school, and I'm glad to say I did it. Probably pursuing another further education. And a big shout out to my girlfriend, my sister, my brother, my brother-in-law. You know, without their support, I would never be able to get to where I'm at.
Shout out to Dr. Sun because she's like a second mom to me. Shout out to the entire Sikh Society. They're awesome people. And shout out to the entire staff for their love and support of my photo campaign that I started to do last spring semester.
So I'd like to thank my parents. Gracias, mami, papi, por todo lo que ustedes han hecho por mí. Gracias a mi tío Julio por hacerme el desayuno.
I'd like to thank my parents first and foremost because of the reason I'm here today, as well as my siblings, my 2 brothers, my sisters, my dogs, because they're always making me happy when I have a long day at home.
I want to thank everybody in the Sikh department for their guidance and their support, for all the individuals that I worked closely with and have seen all of my right sides, and through my the happy Ophia and the sad Ophia, I want to thank you for that. And I know one day, if I ever win Nobel Peace Prize, I'll give you a big shout out. Thank you.
Also, shout out to my academia sisters, Emily and Lisa. You guys have been there with me through everything. Thank you so much for being my support system.